Hello, hello, hello. My daughter laughs at me when she hears me say that. But anyway, this is like an impromptu thing. It's like, I think I'll do a video as I put my makeup on, so don't judge. I haven't washed my hair this morning. I haven't curled it. I washed it last night, but I haven't done anything to it, so it is what it is. But anyway, I thought, well, I'm going to try a new look today. I've been playing with some of my new shadows. Hey, Chastity, don't judge. Don't talk about my pigtails. Hope you're having a good day. Thank you for joining me at my table. Talking about Chastity, that's my daughter. Her and my granddaughter came up this weekend, and we visited Darlene's table, and we just had a good time. Hey, Ronna Lampkin. Hey, girl. Love you. Miss you. Hey, Cindy Bentley. I said, don't judge. The name of this is going to be called Don't Judge. My hair looks horrible. But I thought, well, I'm going to do a video. I'm looking at having knee surgery. And I've been putting this off. I need total knee replacement in both my knees. And I've been putting this off and putting this off, thinking, well, I'm just going to wait. And then I think, well, I'd have a really bad day and I couldn't walk and in pain. I think, okay, I think I'm going to have it. And then I'd have a good day. And then I think, well, no, maybe I'll wait. But I'm having a lot more bad days now than good days. And it's really interfering with my life. And thank you, Ronna. You're so sweet. So anyway, I've gone back to my surgeon, and we're waiting on, we've got to have some tests run and things, so I've got to go out and do some things today. But I'm waiting on them to approve my insurance, and then I'm going to have knee surgery. Really dreading that, but it's never going to get any better. I am on... I sound like Dolly Parton? I hear that a lot. Junior, you're funny. I do hear that often. It's just because I'm so Southern, and I hate hearing myself talk. But anyway, it is what it is. So I am going to, I've been upstairs. I'm going to Villa Maria tomorrow in Nashville to speak to the ladies and sing and share my heart. And then I'm going to do I'm going to probably do something really funny. At first I thought Dolly Parton, and then I thought something different. So it's just a surprise. I'm not going to tell the ladies because somebody may be watching. So anyway, I'm looking forward to doing that. So I've been up there listening to God, and trying to decide and pray and ask God to give me the words. So I thought, well, I got to go get ready so I got to go out and do some things. So, hey, Carrie McGill. Hey, Russell. Hey, buddy. Love you, brother. Been thinking about you. Sherry Thrower, hey beautiful, love you. Sherry, the name of this is Don't Judge. Don't judge my hair. I ain't rolled, I ain't done nothing to it. Y'all are so sweet. But anyway, so I'm really dreading the knee surgery thing, but I'm looking forward to the end of the process, getting to feeling better and being able to go and do what I need to do. It's really hindering me from doing what I need to do. So as long as I can get this thing fixed and move on, you know, as you can see, my hands, I really have really bad arthritis. It runs in my family, and it's getting worse and worse and worse. It's waking me up at night with pain in my hands. But you know, we have to just keep moving. We have to keep going. We can't give up. That's like our walk with God. We can't give up when things happen and we get discouraged, and Lord knows I have those moments where I feel like it, and then I just have to realize that it's all about me and Him. It's not about what's out there. It's not about the world. It's not about all the things that happen that discourage us. It's all about Him. So anyway, I'm going to play this morning. I've gotten several new eyeshadow palettes in, and I really haven't had a lot of time to experiment because my daughter and them came in, and we were so busy doing some things. And got to share this funny thing with you before I get started. We're all talking about going on a cruise maybe next year, maybe next spring, us and the grandkids and all, and so we kind of went out looking at some swimsuits. Now, let me just advise all you ladies that when you go and try on swimsuits, please take you a couple of Valium before you go, because the depression will set in, and the thoughts of suicide and everything else. It's just not a pretty thing. So there were many tears, and it was just really, we had to just really come back and just regroup. But anyway, it wasn't a pretty thing. The older I get, anyway, it's like a raisin. I mean, how many more wrinkles can you get? You know what I'm saying? Okay, so anyway, I'm going to get started. And I really don't know what I'm going to do. Hi, Vicki. I love you. Old as gold. I'd like to whip him and say, wear that gold. Yeah. Whoever said old as gold? Oh. It's like, you know, you work all your life and you retire and they say it's the golden years, and then you get so tired, and like me, I heard all the time, it's like now that I'm in my golden years, I don't feel like doing anything. Well, anyway, I'm going to experiment, and that's what's so fun about makeup. You know, I've always told you don't be intimidated by it. Try it. If you don't like it, you can wash it off. I may wash this off. I don't know. And this may not be something you want to take notes on. I don't know. But I'm doing my Flawless, the liquid foundation. I'm going to do it because it's a little darker than my cream. And so I'm going to do it. So you always have to shake it up, as you know, because it's liquid and it separates a little bit. So you shake it up, shake it. And then you just mash that to get some up in your dropper. And take your wonderful foundation brush, which I love this thing. It's so dense, and it's wedged, as I've told you. And I love this brush. I mean, if you don't have it, even if you don't wear Unique, you need to get this brush. I'm just telling you. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, my hair. I'll be getting notes about this, I'm sure. Okay, so as you can see, this is darker, you know, and as I've told you, my face is white. That's okay, because you can change the face color. I don't even self-tan my face. I don't do anything to my face. I keep it as white and as light and bright as I can. Everything else on my body's freckled and age spots, and this face don't see no sun. Let me just tell you. And you know, we have a pool, so it's kind of hard to stay out of the sun, and I love working in my yard. I have flowers, and yes, I wear hats and I wear sunscreen, but it's kind of hard to just, you know, keep the sun off your whole body. But I do the best I can. And then my damage is done. I mean, I'm just telling you, I'm 61 and my sun damage is done. It was done years ago, and so it is what it is. You know, that's what I was telling my daughter, and then we were sitting around the pool. I thought, oh, Lord. You know, but we all have flaws, and we're our own worst enemy. Just like I told you in my previous video, we're so hard on ourselves, aren't we? And when I got to talking about it, I said, you know, my daughter and them was saying we're going to watch our weight and diet and all that and try to get in shape and get healthy and blah, blah, blah for our cruise. You know, we're just excited about it. And I thought, you know, but I'm not going to deprive myself. I'm not going to just miss out on having me a piece of cake or a donut or good old Charlie's roll with some butter on it, which we did this weekend. I even had some Reese's Blizzard this weekend. But it was good, and that's what I say. You know, life is about having fun, enjoy it, make the most of it. So there you go. You saw how much I used. Not very much. And it just goes on so smooth. It feels so good on your skin. It's like having nothing on. It's wonderful. Hey, Carolyn Martin. Hey, Laura West. I'm talking, ain't even looking who's on here. Hey, Laura. And the Carolyn Martin. Hey, Carolyn. I was telling, me and Laura need to team up, don't we? We need to team up and do some funny stuff and go on the road. Tag team. Emma Royd and the Walmart lady. Man, ain't no telling what happened. God, that would be a hoot. Anyway. Yes, Junior, I have realized that as we get older, you know, just like an old barn out back, it needs some paint every now and then. And I can tell you, you see me without makeup, I need some paint. Okay, so what I'm going to do, and I'm going to try this in a minute. I hope it works, and if it don't, well, you'll just have to forgive me. But like I said, makeup is a learning thing. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this. And somebody asked me the other day what I was setting my concealer with. And you can either do it with loose powder or pressed powder, but you don't want to put a lot on. You just kind of want to dab it, and I'll show you that in a minute. So I'm going to set this. And as I've said many times before, I'm like Liz McMillan. I'm a powder girl. I don't like that wet, dewy feel. I mean, I like the look of the dewy skin, you know, but I don't like to touch my face and feel like my makeup's going to come off on my hands or my clothes or whatever. And I just feel like I need that extra setting of powder, if you know what I mean. Okay, so I've got that set. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my concealer on, and then we'll go back and we'll set it. And you noticed I didn't, when I put the powder on top of my foundation, I did not put it under my eyes. We kind of want to let our eyes, and sometimes people don't even put foundation under their eyes. The only thing they put is concealer. So under your eyes, less is more, whatever that means. That would be wild, wouldn't it, Carolyn? We would have so much fun. Golden years are tarnished. You know, I said, life is backwards, isn't it, Michelle? It's like we should be able to enjoy life and not work and retire when we're young. And then when we get older, we can go and work. Because it's like, maybe we can get a sit-down job, I don't know. But anyway, it's like when you get old and you retire. My husband had a friend, and they retired, and they built him a house, and they were going to had downsized and build a house, and they bought him a travel trailer and were fixing to go out and travel the world, and he died of a heart attack. And I thought, isn't that the way life is? So life's not always kind, and it's not always fair, but hey, we just make the mess. And that's what I said about when we was trying on bathing suits the other day. Like, we were so depressed. I thought, I need a Valium or something. I need an antidepressant. And so I said, but you know what? I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to worry about my wrinkles, and I'm not going to, I mean, I do worry about getting old. And the reason I worry about getting old is the only reason I worry about it. And I don't like looking in the mirror and seeing myself age. It's not a pretty thing, but it's a fact of life. But the only alternative is death. And my only thing about death, and I'm not afraid to die, I know where I'm going, is leaving my loved ones behind. You know, I think about not seeing my grandkids and maybe their kids, and you know, but I'm 61, and I think, you know, I'm going to enjoy the rest of my life while I can. I worked all my life, worked since I worked right before I turned 16, I had a job, and then I went to work really at 16, and I worked my whole life, and it's like, okay, it's time to enjoy life a little bit. Hey, Pam. Hey, Dwayne, Rudy, both of my school buddies. Hey, Dwayne. Hey, Pam. Pam was my best friend in elementary school. I mean, we dressed alike and everything, didn't we, Pam? I love you so much. I will never forget you and your precious mom. She was my my teacher, Barbara Holland. We were Barbara Holland was our teacher in 5th grade. Pam was my best friend in 5th grade. And also Miss Holland's daughter was in our class too, Lynn Holland. And Dwayne Rudy went to school with me. And I love seeing all my school buddies on here. I love you too, Pam. We had some good times. Still a beautiful, beautiful woman. And that picture of your mother, Lord, she ain't aged a bit. But anyway, let me just ramble on here. That's a fun part. I love reading y'all's comments. My YouTube channel is getting off to a good start. I've already got some subscribers, and this will be on YouTube too. I'm trying to get y'all transitioned to go over to, please y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I don't know who all it will reach out there, but I am at a limit in my friends in Facebook. It says I cannot have any more friends. So if you've sent me a friend request and I haven't responded, it's because I can't. It's not because I don't love you. So don't get your feelings hurt. I did have someone say, I sent you a friend request and you never responded. And it's like, please don't take stuff so personal, people. You know, it's not that I don't like you. You know, it's like I can't have any more friends. So I'm putting that out there. And I'm setting my makeup with the pressed powder. It's the Mineral Touch. I love it. And it's in taffeta. Now, my foundation was in satin, and it's a little darker than I would normally wear in the wintertime. I'll probably go with either chiffon or the taffeta. That's pretty good. That's what I had in the cream foundation. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my bronzer. I love this stuff. It's called Beachfront Bronzer, and you can see it has two different sides, a lighter and a darker. And it's got the shimmer, but it's not real sparkly or anything like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to try using this as my eyeshadow. You know, it's all about, and you know, when I go somewhere and I try to pack as light as I can, I try to think about how I can use these things in different ways and not pack so much of everything else. And so I thought, you know, that might be a pretty eyeshadow. So I'm going to try this. We'll see how it goes. It may just be a disaster. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a darker color and kind of contour. And yesterday my daughter, her face is tan, so I had to use this contour pretty much all over her to get her kind of a color that matched her neck and face and stuff like that. And you can, you know, it's not really, really dark. There's different colors. Mine is Malibu. They have the different shades in this. And I always bring it down on my neck and under my chin, because I have a long chin. I mean, a long face. My face quit growing, my chin didn't. And I've always had a long face. So what I do is I just kind of bring that under there to kind of make the look of that not so long. So anyway, I'm going to go back to this in a minute, and I'm going to try using that as an eyeshadow. I look at some of these palettes and I think, well, that kind of looks like that beachfront bronzer. And I was looking at it yesterday and I thought, I want to try that. Scott Washam, brother, these makeup tips. I'm telling you, next time I see you, I better see a little beachfront bronzer on you. Love you, brother. Miss y'all so much. Pray for me because I'm fixing to have knee surgery. Waiting on them to approve my insurance. But I'm tired of that holding me back, and it really does. So what I'm doing now is I'm using Stunning. It's in the cheek color. See how bright that is and how pigmented it is? And I've told you before, this will last me probably until I do die, because it takes so very little and it's so pigmented that, as I said, this will be in my will. Some of these things will be in my will because they last so long. I'll be handing these down to my childrens and my grandchildrens. Okay, so we got that on. Now, as you know, I have permanent eyeliner on, and I may not be going in the routine that I usually do, but I'm trying to. I've got some errands to run, and my mind's going in a million different directions. So now what I need to do is do them brows, sister friend, because they're looking kind of bad today. This one's higher than this one normally. You can see I don't have as much arch on this one. So I'm going to go in with my wonderful eyebrow pencil by Unique. And this is in the shade medium. And so I'm going to go in and fill my brows in. And I don't know if I can do this by looking in here. But what on this one, because this one's higher, I try not to go up here. I go down on the bottom on this one. Because I don't want this one to be any higher than what it is. It's already high enough, okay? So I'm concentrating more on the bottom part of this one. And then just filling where I need to fill. And then on this one, I'm going to concentrate on the upper part because I gotta raise it up. Hey, Portia. Hey, Francis. Thank you for praying for me. I'm going to need it. I'm really dreading this knee surgery, sister. I'm telling you. You know that I've been... Even when I was there with y'all, I was really hurting. I've been in pain for years, and it's time to get this over with. Okay, so I'm going on the upper part of this one because I'm trying to raise it. And then I just kind of look back and try to compare, make sure that... So I'm trying to create me a higher arch there, is actually what I'm doing. And as I said, none of us are perfect. None of us, even if we think we are, we're not. Let me just tell you, we all have flaws. And that's why I don't really care to get on here without makeup. I'm not perfect. Who is? Goodness. So, that looks fairly good. But I love this pencil. It's little, and you can do strokes if you want to, you know. And it's got the little spoolie brush on the end, and I just love this pencil. I really, really love the pencil. So now we've got that, and you know how I told you the other day that I do my matte eyebrow highlight. This is not by Unique, and I was telling you that I was going to do a video here, probably do it tonight or tomorrow, about things I can't live without. And it's not just about makeup, but it's about skincare and products that I have to have, like my reading glasses. So but most of it will be makeup or cosmetics or skincare. But this is one thing that in my makeup routine that I don't think I could live without. I mean, I could live without it, but I prefer not to. I'm just saying. And somebody asked me the other day what it was, and it's called Highbrow, and it's by Benefit. And I think I got this one at Ulta. And it's a matte. It's not a shimmer. I don't want any shimmer up here because I just don't. I'm 61. I don't like shimmer up there. So what I do is just to highlight and clean up that brow line and make it look like it's just been tweezed or waxed. I just go up under that brow bone, get as close to it as I can, but without getting up in the brow. I've done my brows, and I don't want to get anything in it. So you see the difference, how it just kind of lifts that eye, makes your eyebrow just pop. And so this would be one on my list of things that I really like, and I buy 3 and 4 at a time. I'm thinking, I hope they don't ever discontinue this, because you know how they do. You get something you like, you go back, and they've discontinued it and got a new shade out, and it ain't nowhere near like. I've bought others, but they all, most of them just have a little bit of shimmer, and I don't want shimmer. I even bought a little white eye pencil from Maybelline, just a cheap one, but it's a little stark. But this one's just kind of the perfect color. It's called Highbrow, H-I-G-H, brow, and it's by Benefit, and it just comes in a little silver. So this is one of the things that I cannot live without. Just saying. Okay, so I've got that on, got my eyebrows on, got everything done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try this. I'm going to try this bronzer. I'm just saying. I love the bronzy colors anyway, the coppers, the bronzy colors. And I'm going to try this just to see how it looks. And yes, I have eyeliner on, but that is permanent eyeliner. As I've told you, anybody that's watched my videos, that's permanent. And if you can see, I told you, and if you want to know who done it, let me know. I'll send you her link. She did great. She did my brows, and she did my my eyeliner. But if you can see, she kind of went up just a tad on the ends. Not a high, but I wanted a little bit of that lift, and I've got kind of sad looking eyes, or they kind of round, and so I wanted her to kind of lift it, so I had her to kind of go up there on the outer corners, but that's permanent eyeliner. And what I'm going to do now is I don't really need a lot of eyeliner, and I don't like thick eyeliner because I don't have much mobile lid, and if I put a lot of eyeliner, you wouldn't be able to see any of my eye color. Hey, Kim Drummond. Hey, Vivian. So what I'm going to do now is I've always lined my waterline, so I think I'm going to wait and just see what this looks like. I don't know if it'll be too dark. I don't know what it's going to look, because I've never done this, like I said. But I'm just going to kind of go underneath right now and just make that a little thicker, a little darker. And we'll just see what it looks like. I'm kind of anxious to see. Anyway, what I'm doing for you that just joined me, this is our Beachfront Bronzer by Unique. And I was looking at it yesterday when I was doing my daughter and granddaughter's makeup, and I put this on them, and they really liked it. But this is just kind of give you a glow, like a sun-kissed look. And I was looking at it, and I thought, man, that's pretty. I wonder what that look like on your eyes. So I'm going to start with this lighter, just because. So I'm going to go in with my brush, and I'm just going to, it's shimmer. You know, I said I can do shimmer, but I can't do high frost. And that's really pretty. Look at that. I'm talking Beachfront Bronzer. You could take this and use it as eyeshadow and bronzer and everything, man. You can even use this as highlighter a little bit. Okay, so what I do is I always, because my crease is so deep set and my eye is so deep set, I have to bring my color in order to see it in my crease up above my crease. And lay it a little bit there on my brow bone. You can kind of feel it. So I'm not going to get up here because I still want this to be light. So I'm just kind of patting that in. And I think that'll work. See, you never know until you just get in there and do it. But I thought yesterday, I wonder what that would look like as eyeshadow. I mean, not that we don't have some beautiful eyeshadows, we do. But hey, if you wanted to just say, let me just grab my foundation, my powder, my Beachfront bronzer, and you could do, look at there. That is so pretty. Got that shimmer to it, not high frost, but shimmer. And you know how I told you that we want to keep the edge clean here, so I'm not going too far. And we can clean that up later if you've seen my video before. You know how I take my little highbrow pencil that I just talked about, that I put up here, and we'll clean up that edge. So I'm not going all the way in with it, but I'm going in a little farther than I normally do. Usually I stop about here, but so I'm going to go on in a little farther and see what that looks like. It's pretty good to me. I think what I'll do, since this is darker, I'll just use this all over. Let's do that. We can even use that as the transition color because that's fairly light, and I can, as long as I keep my lid light, I'm good, because my eyes are so deep set that if I go really dark on my eyelid, it makes me look like my eyes are sunk back in my head. Look at that. That's just beachfront bronzer. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so now I'm going to go back in with my angled brush, and I'm going to take the darker, and I'm going to see if it's dark enough to make a crease. Not bad. How about that? Beachfront bronzer is an eye color. And I'm going to take it a little bit down under here, the darker color. Oh, wow. Not bad. You know, you could use that, seriously, as a daytime look. And since it's not real dark, I didn't know how dark it would be going on. I'm going to use my eye pencil. And this is Imperfect by Unique. And I love these things for the waterline because they go on so smooth. And I'm just going to do my waterline because I can. It's not that, I was afraid it might be darker than that, and I didn't want my eyes to be just really dark. Now, you could do that, and you could leave it just like that and put your mascara on, and you'd be good to go. Because that's just a pretty look. And it really don't take a lot of blending. It's just so pretty. I really like that. I could do that and zip out to the grocery store, to the Y, or whatever. And that would be just a really good, soft, get me out the door look. So if you're looking for something quick and easy, that'd be it. Now for me, I have to have a little something else. Because that's just the way I am. And I think, since it's brown, I think I'm going to go back with my, I think I'm going to try this. I'm going to wear purple today. This is just something I put on for this. But I'm going to go in with my Addiction palette number 5. And this is one of the most, it's shimmer. It's all shimmer. It's not real high frost. And I can do it, you know, on my eyelid. But I'm going to go in and I'm going to use this purple because I'm going to wear purple today. I already have my clothes laid out. So what I'm going to do, you could do this, put your mascara on, lipstick and all, and you'd be good to go. Right? Just out the door. Mascara would make a huge difference, but I'm not going to do that right now because I'm going to add some more eyeshadow. So what I'm going to do is go in with my purple. It's a little darker, but that is a beautiful, I hope you can see the colors of these. They are absolutely so pretty. So pretty. Shimmer, can you see the shimmer? Beautiful colors. Wow. So fun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my purple, and I'm going to add that definition, or that I call it oomph and pizzazz, right in my corner. And I'm not going to bring it all the way over because I really like the light and I really like the color of the beachfront bronzer, but I'm going to just add a little bit of interest or oomph, or whatever you want to call it, right there in the corner. And it's dark enough, but not too dark. And you can layer these colors. That's the good thing about it. You can start off and you can layer it and you can get the depth of the color that you want. And that's the purple. And then I'm going to go back in with my palette number 4. And I'm going to add a little more lightness to here. I just think I need it. My eyes are just disappearing right before my eyes. I'm going to go in with Tender. It's a shimmer. And I'm going to just lay that there. And you can spritz your brush. Just get it damp with the rose water. And it'll add a little more pigment to it. But I think this is plenty. And just dab it on. See how much better that looks on me? My eyes just look better with light on my lid. But hey, you don't know until you try, right? And I always bring that in the corner of my eye. Because I like all this light. That looks better. And I'm going to take my eye pencil and I'm going to connect this. As you can see, I'm connecting it. Only thing about permanent eyeliner is sometimes when you apply your eyeshadow, if you've got, especially if you have the thicker eyeliner, it will cover it up and you'll have to go back over. But the pattern's there, the line's there, all you have to do is follow it, and that makes it so much easier. It's easier than just starting from scratch. So I think that looks better on me with a little bit of the darker color on the outside. And what I want to do to make sure that this is smooth and even and clean, what I do is I take my pencil and I go up. See that? Just go up like that. See how that cleans that up? And then just smooth it out with your finger. Voila. Yep. See that? And just take your finger and swap up. That's as easy as that. People say, well, I've seen girls on YouTube that put scotch tape down and hold a card there, and I think, oh my gosh, no. That's too much trouble. When all you have to do is go. I mean, that's a no-brainer, right? Okay, then I'm going to go back in with my Elated, which was the lighter color that I just added here, and I'm going to add a little bit of that up here. Now see, I can do a little shimmer up there, but not much. It cannot be frost like I did in my Don't Do video. Oh my goodness, that was so funny. I think my daughter and them were embarrassed. I don't know. Like, I said, please tell everybody about my YouTube video. My daughter and granddaughter looked at each other like, do I have to? So now I'm just going back in, and sometimes I'll pat even my eyes just to, whatever I put on, just to not make it look so stark or whatever. So isn't that pretty? And that's just the, that's the bronzer, but I had to go back in and, but still. For you, that might work. I mean, if you like the darker colors on your eyelid. And if you have bigger eyes, you can, my daughter has humongous eyes. I mean, it's like, good grief. I was doing her eyes, and it's like, beautiful, beautiful eyes. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my, I don't have my highlighter from Unique. I've ordered it. I've ordered the other eyeshadow palettes. I've ordered the highlighter. I've ordered some more lip colors. So I'm excited to get those in and do it. So, hey, Deborah. Hey, Ron Corley. These makeup tips helping you, Ron? And I'm going in with my highlighter, and I'm just, you can see that, right above my cheek color. And I like to add it like right in by my nose and down my nose. Now, I like, you know, if you've watched my videos at all, I like to have a little rosiness on the end of my nose. So I don't go all the way down my nose. You can add it there and right above your Cupid's bow if you want to. That's fun. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm almost finished. Because like I said, I don't really have to add eyeliner. See, I just add it, I just touch it up, and it's great. I love my permanent eyeliner. Really like it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my mascara. Now, I've told you I'll always be honest with you, and honesty is my policy. I cannot do the fiber lashes. I just cannot. Thank you, Miss Vonda. Girl, we need to get together. We need to get together. You're beautiful, too, inside and out, sister. I'm telling you. Love that picture of you and Ashley. Y'all look like sisters, twins. So y'all know that I'm going to be honest with you. I cannot do the fiber lashes. They're wonderful. It works. It makes my lashes look long and thick, but it makes my eyes itch. And there'll be things, you know, that you can use, I can't. There'll be things I can use, you can't. It's all about trying. They're wonderful, and I am so disappointed that it makes my eyes itch. But I've tried it several times, and you'll be saying, well, why do you not use the mascara? That's what Unique's known for. I can't. Just putting it out there. So I'm using this one, and this one's by Lancome. And everybody has, I think people have more preferences in mascaras than just about anything. Yeah, me too, Bond. I was so disappointed. I thought, oh, wow, you know, and I tried it, and I thought, well, maybe I'm just having a bad day. And tried it again. Now, the fibers didn't, you know, fall down or anything like that. It just made my eyes itch so bad I had to wash it off. I don't know what it was. So please don't let me keep you from trying it. Please try it because it's wonderful. And like I said, I was so disappointed that I couldn't use it. But, you know, we all have different sensitivities and things like that. And so don't be afraid to try it. It's like foundation, it's like skincare, it's like anything else. It's about what works for you, and I hope I'm having to look in my magnifying mirror because I don't have my reading glasses, so I'm trying to do this so you can see it, and my vanity mirror's up here. But anyway, that's Lancome, and I really like this. As a matter of fact, this is a sample of a new product that they put in my bag the other day at Ulta, because I had and the reason I went to Ulta is because I had a gift card for my birthday. It was in April. It was on Easter Sunday, as a matter of fact, and they'd sent me a gift card for a free gift. So I went in, and I got this as a little free gift and something else. I can't remember now what it was, but it was a lipstick sample. That's what it was, and I really like this mascara. It's just a sample. It's just a little one, but it's by Lancome, and she said it's not even out yet. But I like the thick brush, and as you can see, it makes your lashes long. So I'm just being truthful. I'll never lie to you about anything. Somebody asked me the other day, did I like the foundation? I love the foundation. You know, you may try it, and the fiber lashes, and so many people love it. I mean, that's what Unique's famous for, is their fiber lashes. So please don't let me discouraging you from trying it. But I didn't want y'all to think, well, Lord, why is she not using the fiber lashes? That's why. Okay. Anyway, that's that. Now what I'm going to do, the only thing left to do is do my lips. I got a little foundation on them. That's okay. And you know that I'm a lip liner. Yeah, please, Vonda, keep trying. I'm going to try again, too. Maybe it's just these allergies. I don't know. It may be allergies because I have really had problems with sinuses and runny nose and just everything. So it may be that. And I'm going to try it again because it really works. So I'm a lip liner kind of gal. And as I said the other day, if you're older and you have lots of lines and wrinkles around your mouth and you like the darker colors, please use a lip liner. My problem is I don't like under my eyes to feel dry. I use a little chapstick under my eyes. Do you use, Michelle, when you say you use chapstick, do you use that as a concealer, or do you use that as an eye cream, or do you put that on top of your foundation? What do you mean? Because if you're going to, when I say I pat mine, I don't like for my eyes, underneath my eyes to be dry either, because if it's really dry, it's going to make your lines show up more. And that's why I don't brush a whole lot or rub a whole lot of powder, setting powder. I dab it. And it's not, you can see it's not dry. It's because I have my concealer on. Chapstick, that's a new one. Never heard that. See, we all have different little things. So if you, going back to my lip liner, I'm a lip liner gal. I mean, I love my lip liner. And I see that I've kind of messed up my eyebrow a little bit. So if you wear dark lipstick and you're older, please use a lip liner. And that will keep that dark lipstick from running. It just kind of keeps your lipstick in place. And you can use a nude if you don't like lipstick. So, hey, Sue Clinton. I've been up there working on my speech for tomorrow and what I'm going to say, and trying to listen to the Lord and let Him tell me what to do. I'm excited. I've got something together, so I'm feeling good about it. See you tomorrow. But anyway, going in with my lip liner. And this is a very light color and a cheap one. I don't have my lip liner from Unique yet, but I've ordered one. And this is just a cheap one by Rimmel. But I like the color. I don't like a lot of dark lipsticks. Because I usually always play up my eyes, because I feel like my eyes are my best feature. And so if I play up my eyes, then I like to keep my lip more neutral or natural or a lighter color. Now, because if I just did the beachfront bronzer, what I did before I added the purple to it, I could go with a bolder lip. But if you're going to have bold eyes, keep the lips as natural and neutral as you can, or vice versa. If you want to go with a bolder lip, then kind of lighten up on the eyes. And just kind of do that. And then I'm going to take my wonderful, now I've got where I wear this all the time. It's by Unique, and it's Splash, and it's called Sentimental. And I love this. It lasts, it stays on, it's kind of a matte. It's not, somebody said, is it sticky? No, it's not. And I love the brush. It just makes the application go on so easy. And it's such a pretty color for spring and summer. And you can add which I'll show you here in a minute, the lip gloss to it if you want a glossier look or a lighter look. This is so pretty. I love this color. Now this is probably about as dark as I would go. Now I will wear red. If I wear like a red dress, I will try a little pop of red. But it's not something I do all the time, and it's not something that I do if, hold on, if I'm wearing red, I'll try red lipstick. But isn't that pretty? And that's called Sentimental, and it's the Splash lipstick, and it will dry to a matte finish, but it's not sticky. It don't make your lips feel dry and cracked. And I've tried some of those long-lasting, last forever lipsticks, and it's like it's so dry. It makes your lips just feel so dry, and I can't wear that. But I was really impressed with this. And I love this color. It's pretty just like that, and I love it, and I wear it like that a lot. I've never been a real big lip glossy kind of gal. I don't like a real dry look on my lips, but I'm not a real high gloss either, because it don't stay on. If you drink anything, that gloss is gone, sister. So anyway, that's my look. And that's using the Beachfront Bronzer as my eye palette. Added a little lighter color here in the Tender. Excuse me. And then the purple just in the edge, because I'm wearing purple today. Now I could just for fun, I could add a little more purple. Somebody said, let's see what we could do right here. Isn't that pretty? Oh, that looks good with my lipstick. Girls, I'm telling you, if you've not tried Unique's eyeshadow palettes, before you leave this world, you need to try it. Oh, look at that. Now I'm going to blend it, but I want you to see how pretty. See the shimmer? That is so pretty. It's not high frost. It's a shimmer. There's a difference. I'm old. I have crepey eyes. I don't do frost. Oh, that is so pretty. And remember, I cleaned that edge up, so I'm not swapping out. I'm swapping in, because I don't want to mess up my pretty line there I've got. Isn't that pretty? And you don't even have to really blend much. It's so pretty. I like that. Isn't that pretty? Hope you can see it. The shimmer. I'm a shimmer kind of gal today. Got my highlight on that gives me a little glow to my skin. And you know, that's another thing that's important for us as we are aging, is our skin gets dull. We lose that glow to our skin that we have when we're younger. And that's why it's so important to exfoliate and to have a good skincare regimen. Keep your face moisturized. Use a thicker serum at night. Let your skin breathe at night. Please don't go to bed with makeup on. Blah, blah, blah. You know all those rules. And I say rules, and rules are made to be broken, but there's some that just shouldn't be. And that's, to me, that if you're going to break any of them, don't break that one. Don't go to bed with your makeup on. So anyway, that's that look, and I hope that you've enjoyed this. I'm going to come back probably tonight, and I'm going to do a little bit of tutorial about colors of eyes and things I can't live without, products that I love and I use. And, you know, it may be something you may want to try. I'm even going to talk about a toothpaste that I've been using. So there's some things that I've been trying, some of my favorite products that I have come to love over the years and I just can't do without. I don't know what I'll do tonight, but I'll do something. But anyway, I've got to get going because I've got some things to do. Please keep me in your prayers about my surgery. I am really not looking forward to it, but I am looking forward to feeling good again. And I've been dealing with this for years. It's time to bite the bullet and get my knees fixed. My doctor will not do both of them at the same time. He'll only do one. Now, my lipstick is dried. And if you saw my video the other day, I put a little concealer to give that pouty look. And if you want to do that, you can do that. And sometimes what I do is I take my little pencil and I lighten it up. But concealer works good. So let's just try some of my concealer. And I'm going to just lighten it up just in the middle. I'm not doing it all the way over. See where I'm putting it? Like with anything else, you have to blend it. Don't look at my wrinkles. See my wrinkles? Ooh. That's why I like my lipsticks to be a little lighter, because I've worn the dark lipsticks and I'll look in the mirror after, especially if I don't wear it. But I wear a lip liner, let me just tell you. I like my liner. And then I'm going to go back in with my lip gloss. It's called Lucrative Lip Gloss. And this is wonderful. And it's called Lucid. And you can do that, or you can put it all over. And that even brightens it up. Be sure you get it up in your Cupid's bow. Isn't it pretty? So if you like a glossier look, pretty for summer, isn't it? Yeah. Have your little sundresses on and cute. Isn't it fun? See, so I tried something new with you today. So I hope you learned something, and try the beachfront bronzer if you want to just quick out the door eyeshadow. This was my eyeshadow, and I'm glad I tried it. I will be using that as an eyeshadow just to probably go to the Y or just out the door to run a quick errand instead of doing all the contouring. Just put that beachfront bronzer on. I got my eyeliner on. Go. That'll be fun. You like it, Cindy? Think Bethany would like it? She don't need much eyeshadow and stuff. So anyway, I may take y'all with me a little bit tomorrow. I'm going to Villa Maria, and I'm going to be speaking and singing and talking and laughing, and we're just going to have a good time. I'm looking forward to it. And I'll probably go with you. I may take you with me. But I've been up there this morning just listening to God's voice and saying, God, you know who's going to be there. I don't. You know what these ladies need to hear. Let me listen to your voice and speak through me. So I hope that I will be able to hear and will not talk over him and listen to what he has and what he wants me to share with these wonderful ladies tomorrow night. I'm so excited. I can't wait. So anyway, I love you too, Francis. Thank you, Cindy. I think Bethany would like the beachfront bronzer. She could do that just on her eyes and her cheeks, and that could be her cheek color, and give her some glow and do her eyes, and it'd be out the door. It'd be quick. It'd be a nice, quick, fun little thing, and you wouldn't have to put a lot of effort into it. Okay, well, that's it. So thank you for joining me. This was a spur-of-the-moment thing, and as I said, please keep me in your prayers that this knee surgery will be successful and that I'll get some relief from some pain. Recovery won't be as bad as I'm thinking it's going to be. And so until I do my next video, I'll try to do another one later today if I have time. I've got a busy day today. And tomorrow, and so I'm not sure if I'll be back today or tomorrow, but I will be back soon, and God bless you, and I love y'all, and hope you learned something today. So from Darlene's table, God bless you.